Welcome everyone. My first official Facebook Live yoga class. My name is Amanda. I am a Las Vegas yoga teacher. I teach at a few gyms around town. I'm missing my classes and my students, so I wanted to share a little bit of yoga with you guys. The good news is that I think I have a semi-captive audience and I get to reach a lot more of my friends and family and people I don't even know than usual. So I'm really excited and happy to share this time and space with you guys. So hope you're having a good day. Let's get started. I usually say phones off and away, but this kind of trumps that role. So we're gonna go ahead and just roll with that. We're gonna make sure that we have our space, we're comfortable, got a water, and we're gonna actually start laying down on our back. So go ahead and recline into any comfortable position. Your legs can be bent. If that feels good on your back, to have the feet supported against the mat. If it feels better, to extend your legs long, extend your legs long. And we're letting the arms kind of settle down wherever they feel good, close or far. We're letting the shoulders relax into the earth. You're gonna close your eyes. We're gonna start just by breathing. Nice and slow, your next breath in, draw that air in, and then let that air go. Again, your time. Breathing in, feel the lungs, the chest, the belly. Exhale, push that air out. And we're going to continue with this. Your breath, your pace. Inhaling. And exhaling. And we're seeing if we can actually slow down each breath in and each breath out. So we're going to slowly turn inward. We're going to notice our chest rising as we draw that air in, the belly rising. We're going to notice the body softening, releasing as we breathe out. And as we breathe in, we have a moment of gratitude for that breath. And as we breathe out, we let everything else go. So for the next hour, it's our body, our breath, our heart. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to begin to slow down our body, slow down our mind, slow down our heart rate. It's all connected already. Noticing that heartbeat. Noticing that breath in and that breath out. So even though we breathe in, we breathe out all day, all night, we take this moment to appreciate that breath, that heartbeat, this body. Exhale everything else. Moment for appreciation for these muscles, these cells, these joints and bones and neurons, everything coming together that makes you, unique, beautiful, perfect, human. Breathe in, breathe out. A few more moments right here. Feel the back of the body on the mat. Beating. We feel that appreciation. If we like to set an intention, we can. It could be hope or joy or peace or love. But something positive, something powerful to keep us right here, right now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, inhale more. More. Let it go. We're going to think about waking up. We're going to think about wiggling the fingers, or maybe it's the toes that want to move first. But maybe the hands want to squeeze, or the feet want to point, or flex, or circle, either one. Whatever feels good. And then go ahead, we're going to take a full body stretch. So the arms that can begin to sweep up and over, reach up and back behind you, lengthening the whole body. Point those toes, breathe in, breathe in. breathe out. Again, one more inhale, sweep and reach, lengthen, point those toes. Exhale, release. Nice and slow, we're going to bend our legs in towards our chest. We're going to find our first knees to chest pose, our Appanasana. And the hands can be interlaced only if it feels good. They can always just be on top of the shins. They can be on the backs of the thighs if that feels better, but find movement. So you're going to rock around, you're going to roll, circle, back and forth. Take it nice and slow. Legs are as close together or far apart as it feels good, as your body allows. You appreciate what it can do, not thinking about what it should do. Wherever we are, the shoulders and arms are soft, they're heavy, they're relaxed. Gravity is allowing them to open up the low back, pausing wherever it feels good, but you're not pulling or forcing. Moving, decompressing the spine, you're massaging all the inner organs, you're helping out your digestive system, helping out your nervous system, your circulatory system, all right here, simple pose. Yoga doesn't have to be anything we don't want it to be. It doesn't have to be a lot. Just meet our body, our breath. Come back to center, breathe in, breathe out. Gorgeous. You're going to hold on to this right knee. Take your left foot up to the sky. Take a little moment to just wiggle those toes, point flex the foot, circle around a few times, appreciate that foot. Carries you everywhere, supports us. And then come back to center. I'm going to press that heel up and away, breathe in. Lower that leg down, breathe out. So already waking up the core, waking up that hip joint. Your quad is engaged. You're pressing through the heel all the way to that leg lowers onto the earth. Gorgeous. Right knee, keep it in towards the chest. And we just circle around a few times. If it feels good to kind of just go side to side or maybe just hold it close. We're beginning to open up the hips. We're massaging the glute. We're finding our knee to chest pose. You don't have to worry about balance. Breathing. Not forgetting about that breath. Most importantly, that breath. We'll come back to center when you're ready. And you're going to go ahead and take that left hand to the outside of your right knee. You're going to take your right arm out to a T. You're going to take a little twist here. You're going to inhale. And as you exhale, go ahead and roll onto that left hip. Nice and slow. So we take our time. First little twist here. If it feels good, you can rock a bit side to side. And then we're going to try to keep that right shoulder, right arm grounded into the mat, the earth, wherever you are, the floor. We're looking up, maybe gently towards the right. A few deep breaths here. Only when you're ready, we're going to roll back onto the spine. Take your time, nice and slow. And then we use that right foot to kind of help center ourselves back out, and then to help draw that left knee into the chest, hands on top of that left shin, right foot, take it up to the sky. Take a moment, we take that little wiggle, that point flex, that circle. Release the ankle, stretch out the calf, reverse the blood flow. And then find center, heel up and away, breathe in. Lower that leg down, breathe out. Still holding on to that left knee. Still breathing if it takes more than one breath. Finally, we find the earth. Beautiful. Knee into the chest. Again, we take it side to side, circles, little figure eights, whatever feels good. Good. Finding center when you're ready. We're going to take another twist, so other side, create a little balance. We're going to take that right hand to the outside of the left knee. Left arm comes out to a T this time. Relax the shoulder, palm down, breathe in. Twist towards your right, breathe out. So nice and slow. We feel this side. We move. If it feels good, we ground the shoulder. We look up, maybe gently towards the left. Breathing. Being. Nice and slow, we unravel. We come back onto the spine. Use that left foot to help center yourself out. And we're going to draw both knees into the chest, into the heart, roll it around, rock it out. Massaging the back again. Finding center when we're ready. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to ground that left foot. Left leg is going to be bent. Right foot, take it all the way up to the sky again. And this time we're going to take our hands maybe besides us, maybe the palms just by the hips. If it feels better to take your arms out by a T, you can, or to a T. But either way, the palms are grounded, the shoulders are relaxed. That left foot pressed into the earth. Right heel pressed up and away. Breathe in. We're going to lower that leg down. Breathe out. But this time not all the way to the earth. So we're doing a little bit of leg lifts. We're going to inhale. Use that core. Use that quad. Bring that leg back up. And then we're going to exhale, lower back down. So it could just be a few inches away from center. Wherever you want to pause is perfect. Inhaling up. Your time, your pace. Don't have to perfectly match. Exhale down. We're going to do a few more. Inhale, we're lifting. Exhale, we're lowering. Breathe in. Let's do one more. Breathe out. We're going to inhale back up to the sky. Side out. Gorgeous. Hands behind that leg. Wiggle those toes. Roll the foot around again. Anything that feels nice. Don't we have that support? You can always slide that left foot away a little bit if that feels good. Adjusting always however we need to. And then press the heel up and away. Breathe in. Breathe out. We can stay here. This is perfect. We're just opening up this hamstring, back of the leg, even into the glute, the low back. It's all connected. If you want more, you're sliding up towards the calf. The shoulders, the arms are heavy, soft. Breathing in. Breathing out. A few more breaths right here. Grounding the left foot into the earth. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Support the outside of that right leg with your right hand. Your left arm is going to come back out to a T. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, right leg out towards the right. So nice and slow. Find a little hip opener wherever you want to pause. Perfect. If it's here, good. If you want a little bit more, you're going to ground the elbow, prop the leg up. For a little more, you can always hold the inner thigh. But you're going to pause somewhere that you can relax both shoulders into the mat. And somewhere that you can breathe in and out. Really opening up that right hip. Feeling the left side of the body, the palm, the fingertips, the foot, the toes, grounded, connected. When you're ready, we're going to use our core. We're going to use the hand on the outside of the leg. We're going to inhale that leg all the way back up, 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 up. Side out. Gorgeous. Bend the knee. Ankle is going to cross right on top of that left knee, kind of like we're sitting in a chair. If this feels good enough, stay right here. This is perfect. We're opening up that right hip. For a little bit more, you can take that left foot off the earth. We're going to thread the needle. So take that right hand through the legs, little space that we made, and we can interlace the fingers behind that left thigh. We're drawing it in. The right elbow is pressing the right knee out. Try to keep that right foot flexed. You can wiggle the left toes, circle the foot around. If it feels good, keep the knee bent, take the leg long. But go ahead and find movement. So you're rocking side to side, maybe finding a little bit of a rock up and down, maybe finding semicircles, figure eights, breathing. And when you're ready, we'll find center. Release the hands, release the legs, both knees come in, roll around, rock it out, deep breath. Gorgeous. Find center when you're ready. We're going to find the other side. So this time we're grounding that right foot, setting it up for us, left foot to the sky. Now again, hands can be anywhere they feel good, anywhere you feel supported, grounded. We're going to wiggle those toes, point flex, circle a few times, and then when you're ready, heel presses up and away. We're breathing in. Leg lowers down, we're breathing out. If this side's different, we let it be. Inhale, use the body, use that right foot, bring it back up. Exhale down. We're just going back and forth again, however it feels good to you. Breathing and moving. All we need is our body to stretch, to strengthen. One more. We're going to go all the way up. We're going to lower all the way down, breathing out. Inhale to the sky. Side out. Gorgeous. Hold the back of that leg, support it, find any movement with the foot or toes that feels good to you. And then heel presses up and away, right foot rounded, breathing in, breathing out. Staying, or the hand can slide up. What feels good on this side? And you might notice it feels different on this side. It might look different on this side. That's okay. We honor, respect our two sides for what they are. Focusing on the good, the positive, what is. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and support the outside of that left leg. Right arm comes out to a T. Breathe in. Left leg out to left. Breathe out. Find that hip opener this side. Find what feels good on this side. It's much different than the other. It's okay. We listen. Only you are in your body. Only you know. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again. Using the core and the hand, we're going to inhale the leg all the way back up. Side out. Bend the knee, cross the ankle on top of that right knee, right thigh there. And again, we can stay right here. This is enough. For a little bit more, we're going to take that right foot off the earth. Everything gets a little closer. Left hand goes through the legs. We interlace the fingers behind that right thigh. We draw it in, maybe a little. Wiggle the toes if it feels good. That left elbow is pressing your knee out. You can find movement side to side, moving the foot, lengthening or bending the leg. A few moments here. Explore. Still filling the lungs. Still letting go. And when you're ready, find center. Release the hands. Release the legs. Both feet find the earth. Slide the feet forward. We're going to take a full body stretch. We're going to let those arms sweep up and over. We're going to lengthen. Point the toes. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Release, breathe out. One more, inhale, sweep, reach, lengthen. One long line of energy. Exhale, release. Arms come down, and then go ahead, and we're just gonna tip to one side. So bend the legs, use the feet on the earth. Tip to one side, use your hand to press your way up. And we're gonna go ahead and make our way into a tabletop position. So wherever you need to, whatever way you're facing. But we're gonna go ahead and come with the hands below the shoulders, the knees below the hips. We're going to take those toes onto the mat. We're first going to open up the bottoms of our feet. So go ahead and take a moment. Hips can go back a little, a lot, whatever feels good. If you kind of want to bounce or shift the weight, go side to side. But drop your head. Take a few moments. Stretching out those tendons and muscles that support us. Be forgotten. When you're ready, we're going to think about coming back up nice and slow, tabletop. Let the tops of our feet rest. Let the palms be under the shoulders again. We're going to find that cat and cow. So with an inhale, you're going to find cow. You're going to roll shoulders back, let the belly dip down, gaze lifts up, breathe in. Exhale, cat, we're rounding, tucking the tailbone, chin to chest, look down. Inhale, cow, open the chest, pressing into the earth, lifting the chin. Exhale, rounding, tucking, gaze towards your knees. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Take a few more of these in your own time. So begin to maybe move a little faster, a little slower. Maybe you want to hold one. Maybe one feels better than the other. In our cow pose, you can take a little wiggle side to side, looking over the shoulders and the hips. In our cat pose, you can take a little forward movement, back and forth, dropping the hips. What feels good? Connecting, moving, breathing. Using our body. Noticing our breath, our heartbeat. Being grateful for both. When you're ready, find center. And we're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and press that right foot back. So you're going to lengthen that right leg, ball, the foot's pressed into the mat, press the heel back a little bit, get an ankle creak out, wiggle those toes, lengthen the back of the leg. And then we're going to go ahead, work on a little balance, a little core. So we're going to take our shoulders above our wrists. We're going to engage the core, and we're going to lift that right leg up. So if this is a lot, we can just always take toe taps right above the mat. Otherwise, Otherwise, we're looking for just a nice long leg, pressing the heel back behind you, toes still pointed down, knees still pointed down, hips are nice and level. Breathe in, breathe out. This is perfect. Only if you want more, you can take this left hand off the earth, you can reach in front of us, lengthening through the spine. Wherever we are, crown can be lengthening, heel is reaching. Breathe in, reach, breathe in. Exhale, come back down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good, other side, find that stretch first. So we're just keeping the ball of the foot pressed into the mat, find a little wiggle, a little stretch. And when you're ready, we align, we engage, and we lift. So again, the toes are still pointed down. We kind of feel ourselves tilting over. It's probably because the foot's turning a little bit. So again, facing our mat. The belly is lifting into the spine. We're breathing in, breathing out. Maybe the right hand comes up and reaches in front of us, maybe not. Feel that little feel that little shake, that little hover. That's our challenge. That means we're working, learning, progressing. Breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, come down. Gorgeous. Take a little shoulder stretch. You're gonna take that left hand. We're gonna inhale, sweep it all the way up. Try to reach towards your ceiling, opening the chest first. And then exhale, we're gonna come down. And dynamically, we're going to just point that hand underneath that right shoulder. Point towards your right side, bend that right shoulder just a little bit. And then we're gonna come all the way back up. So press into that right palm, opening, sweeping towards the sky. Then exhale, we're gonna come down just like we were going to point all the way, but not resting yet. One more, just like that. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, we're gonna thread the needle arm variation so that hand does point all the way through. That left shoulder comes down, left ear, side of the head finds the mat, the floor, wherever you are. Gorgeous. Right hand can stay in front of us, but can slide away from the face. We can keep the elbow bent if this feels good. Hips are nice and high. If it feels better, you can slide that hand forward. Palm is still grounded. If it feels better, you can take that right hand to the sky, or we can find our bind, which is bending at the elbow, back of the hand to the outer left hip. Breathe. Even here. One more. Good, nice and slow. Right hand grounded anywhere in front of the face. Press into the earth. Come all the way back up to tabletop. Hands below shoulders. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Just that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Gorgeous, find center. We're gonna take the other side. So remember those little sweeps first. We're gonna inhale all the way up. Open the chest towards your right side. Lifting through those right fingers. We're switching it for the other. And then exhale. Remember we're pointing, we're kind of floating. So you're bending that left elbow, but you're hovering, not touching the earth yet. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, find that little twist, that little point, that bend in the arm. Inhale, last time to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale down, all the way. Rest on the shoulder, the side of the head, the ear. This time left hand can be on the earth, can slide in front of us, can reach to the sky, or find our bind. A few breaths here. When you're ready, left hand is grounded. We're pressing our way back up, nice and slow. Hands below shoulders, knees below hips. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Just that again. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Gorgeous, nice and slow. We come to center. We're gonna walk the hands forward just a little. If you're already somewhere or at the top of the mat, you can always just walk your knees back, just looking for space. We're gonna find that modified upward facing dog, letting the hips kind of come towards the mat, leaning forward. Shoulders come back, opening up the chest, almost pulling the chest through the biceps. Breathe in, breathe out. Knees come farther apart, feet can come even wider. First one, breathe in, breathe out. Now if you like, stay here. It's a lot. For a little more, you can wiggle a bit side to side. Really press into the fingertips wherever we are. For a little bit more, you can take a big wiggle side to side. And you can look over that shoulder. So we're reversing that seated position. Well, we're taking a little more, but we're usually folded wherever we are, at the table, in a chair, in our car, on the couch. So reversing that, opening up the front of the body. Press into those fingers. We're gonna find center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Find child's pose. Hips come up and back. Knees stay far apart. Feet come close together. Let your body just melt down. Let your head rest. You can wiggle the fingers. A few breaths here. So this is child's pose. This is your place. Head is heavy. If you'd like, you can always take your hands back by your feet. Need a little bit more space to give those fingers a wiggle. To squeeze the hands, to circle the wrists, whatever feels good. You can always come back to this shape, this pose, if you need it now, if you need it later, whenever we need it. Breathe in, breathe out. When you are ready, you're looking up. When you're ready, let's move those hands back in front of us if we don't see them. And then we're going to lift ourselves up to tabletop. We're going to bring our knees underneath the hips and our feet behind the knees. We're going to find our first downward facing dog. So really ground those palms. Really curl the toes and lift our hips up and back. First one. Knees can be nice and bent. You can be going ahead and shaking out that head. You can be pedaling the heels, bending one leg at a time. Pressing the other heel down towards the mat. Very okay if we're not touching. We have a goal. We always have a direction. Otherwise, we can be stagnant. Finding center when you're ready. Can we see if we can go up to tiptoes? Inhale. Hips higher. Exhale. Come back down. One more. Inhale, tiptoes. Exhale, come back down. Gorgeous. We're going to inhale, scoop that right foot up and back behind us. Exhale here. Three-legged dog. So it could just be an inch off the earth. This is perfect. We're still stretching. We're still balancing. We're still inverting. Inhale. Exhale. Bend that knee. Open the hip. You can wiggle those right toes. Roll the foot around. Little hip opener in our down dog. And then when you're ready, leg gets long. Foot comes down. Pedal the heels. Breathe in. Breathe out. Other side when you're ready. Inhale. Left foot up and back. And inches a foot off the earth. Perfect. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Feel that little stretch. You can wiggle the toes. Roll the foot around. Move a little bit. And then when you're ready, leg gets long. Foot comes down. We're going to go ahead and pedal the heels. Breathe in. Breathe out. Then bend both knees. Lift the head. And take a little walk, a little journey. As many steps as you want. Hop if you want. But feet are going to come about hip distance apart at the top of the mat. Or towards where your hands were. And go ahead. Just kind of ragdoll side to side. So knees are nice and bent. Shake out that head. You can wiggle the fingers, squeeze the wrists, or I'm sorry, squeeze the hands, circle the wrists. But take a little moment. Letting your torso, letting gravity stretch out your low back, backs of your legs. You can even fold the arms. Keep breathing. And when you're ready, we drift back to center, nice and slow. The arms hang, the knees bend a little bit more, and then we're going to go ahead and roll it up, nice and slow. So first time standing, no rush, there's no race. And when you're ready, head comes up last, shoulders come up, back, and down. Bring those big toes together, big toes to touch, and a little moment to just kind of tuck the tailbone, engage the core. So we're stacking, hips above heels, shoulders above hips, chest is open, arms are long, palms face the front, chin is lifted, we're lengthening through the spine, lifting through the crown, grounding through the feet. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Just that, one more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Feeling palm against palm, feeling that force, that energy, that warmth that you created. We're going to inhale, sweep up. We're going to exhale, swan dive down to a forward fold. With an inhale, lift and lengthen, so halfway up. Your hands can be on the shins or the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just that, one more time. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Core is engaged. Crown shines forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse. We come all the way back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. breathe in, breathe out. Let's add on. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now go ahead and ground the palms. Bend the knees if you need to get there. We're going to step back to a plank pose, top of a push-up position. For modification, please take those knees down, tops of the feet rest. Core is still very engaged here, but if we're on the feet, heels press back, helps keep those hips low. And every finger is feeling the mat, the earth, the floor, the carpet beneath you. Trying not to slip, gripping really into the mat, the earth. We're feeling one more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Gorgeous. Inhale, tip it forward. Exhale, lower nice and slow. Chaturanga, hover or come down. Inhale, we push the earth away. Upward facing dog. Knees can be on the mat, side out. Gorgeous. Tuck the toes, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful. Bend the knees, look up. Take a walk, a step, a hop if you want. Big toes together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Feel that heartbeat, feel that breath, feel that intention, all still there. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. We're grounding the palms. Step the left foot back to find lunge. We're going to try to find high lunge if it feels okay to you. So that's knee over the ankle, foot at the back of the mat on the balls of the feet. And then if we want to find a modification, go ahead and just bring that knee down. Okay, either way, we're opening up the chest, rolling the shoulders back. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, breathe in, breathe out. And stay with this. This is enough. This is a lot. If you want more, we're going to think about grounding through those feet. You can always scoot that back foot in and see if we can lift ourselves up. So we're using our core. We're really using this leg. We're going to inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Just that one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Gorgeous. Feeling the balance on our feet. We're going to go ahead and bring the hands back down, frame that foot, and then we're just going to really ground that left hand. The right hand is going to sweep towards the sky. So we're twisting towards your right, looking over that right knee, opening up the chest, reaching towards the sky. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, inhale, higher. Exhale, come all the way down, frame the foot. We're going to go ahead and ground both palms. We're going to step that right foot back to meet the left, plank or modified. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more, inhale. Exhale. Gorgeous, inhale, tip forward. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale here. Take a moment. If you'd like to wiggle, go ahead. If you'd like to take a child's pose, go ahead. This is your time, nobody else's. Shoulders are back, chest is open. We can look over the shoulders with a little wiggle, side to side if that feels good. And wherever we are, we find center, breathe in, breathe out. And we're going to tuck those toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Beautiful, few breaths here. Pedal the heels, shake the head. And then when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and bend the knees, lift up, step, walk, or hop, top of the mat, big toes together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Just that again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Go ahead and take a moment here. Bend the knees. Ragdoll, shake it out. Breathe. We're going to find center. If it feels good to you, you can take your hands behind your back. You can kind of interlace them. Base of the spine, kind of resting on us. If it feels good, stay here. Relax the shoulders, shake out the head. For a little more, arms can come up and over like a lever. Little or a lot, listen to your body. Open that little spot in the upper back. Breathe. When you're ready, hands are going to make their way back to the base of the spine. Release the hands, let them come down towards the earth. Bend the knees, roll it up, nice and slow. Breathe. Shoulders up, back, down. Gorgeous. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Just that again. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. We're going to think about the other side. So we're going to inhale, sweep all the way back up. You're going to exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen, core is engaged. Exhale, fold. Now this time, we're going to step that right foot back, so we're finding lunge again, and bending that left knee over the ankle. And again, if it feels good for you to bring that knee down, take the knee down. This is your time, your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. You know, fingers, knuckles, palms, whatever feels good, breathe in. Breathe out. Gorgeous. Now we can always stay right here. This again is enough. This is a lot. For a little more, you can think about grounding through those feet, lifting ourselves up. Again, use that body, use that core, use those legs. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Just that. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Gorgeous. Hands come down. We're really going to ground that right hand this time. Left hand comes all the way up to the sky, twisting towards your left, looking over your left knee. Opening the chest. Reaching up. Breathing in, breathing out right here. Inhale, higher, higher. Exhale, down. Gorgeous. Put a lot of pressure in your left foot. You're going to step the right foot up to meet the left. Big toes together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Just that. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gorgeous. Bend the knees. Roll it up nice and slow. Shoulders up, back, down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Grab into a little side stretch. So big toes together, grounding through all parts of the feet. We're going to inhale, sweep. Take that left hand to the right wrist, reach up higher. Exhale, a little fold towards your left. So it's subtle. It's small, it's perfect. Stretching out that side body. Equal weight between both of your feet. Only when you're ready, we're going to use that core. We're going to inhale, come back up, slow. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse. We come all the way up, sweep and reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Deep breath in out right here. Gorgeous. Other side, inhale, sweep. We find the left wrist, reach up a little higher. Exhale, a little bend. It's small, it's subtle, it might not look like the other side. It's okay. Breathe. Accept. Honor your body. When you're ready, we inhale up, slow. Exhale, swan dive down, slow. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse. We come all the way back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. We're going to take a little chair pose. So we're going to inhale, sweep up. Let the hands stay about shoulder width apart and kind of look up. Exhale, sit down. So we're going to go ahead and bend those knees, making a little thunderbolt shape with our body. And then we're actually going to look down. We can see our toes. We're going to lift all of our toes and then re-ground them into the mat. So a lot of our weight, most of our weight's in our heels. Reaching with those arms. Tucking that tailbone, engaging that core. Inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Last time, inhale. Exhale, sit. Breathe in, breathe out right here. Go ahead and stand all the way back up. Inhale, hands together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Go ahead and bend the knees, ground the palms, step it back, plank or modify. 2 deep breaths, you got this. One more, really grip the floor. Gorgeous. Inhale, tip it forward. Exhale, lower chaturanga, hover or come down. Inhale, push the earth away, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, bend the knees a little bit. We're actually gonna walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Good, so you're already in a little forward fold. Shake it out. Shake out the head, that is. Wiggle the fingers, sway side to side. Roll the wrists, whatever feels good. And then find center. Bend the left big toes together. Then all we're gonna do is we're just gonna see if we can lift that right heel off the mat. Beautiful, that's enough. Round through that left side. The whole left side of your body is lengthening. And then just see if we can just press that right heel as if we're taking a step. Perfect. Just an inch off the mat, perfect. That's already kind of working on our balance. If you want, you can go ahead and lift that leg up a little bit more. Anywhere is perfect. We're lifting the chin, the shoulders are back. We're breathing in, breathing out. One more. Gorgeous, feet back together. Inhale, sweep back. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Beautiful, come all the way back up. Reverse swan dive, sweep and reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, and we find the other side. So again, really grounding through that right side of your body. The left heel can just kind of peel up first. You're gonna feel that little shift. That's enough. Keep the chin lifted, kind of looking in front of us somewhere. And then again, if this is enough, we stay with this. We're already disconnected part of that left foot. For a little more, we're just gonna press that left heel forward as if we're gonna take a step, and you can be resting on the earth. Again, this is enough. Wherever is enough, you are enough. Okay, so we want a little more, we're lifting that leg up. Still pressing through the heel, still breathing. Wherever we are, it's perfect. Focusing on what your body can do. Breathe in, breathe out, come down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good. Go ahead and shake it out here. Go ahead and move your feet a little bit further apart, so about hip distance apart. Bend your knees, ground your palms, and we're gonna walk our hands all the way back to that downward facing dog. So keep those hips nice and high, head is low. Shake it out, shake out that head. Pedal the heels, breathe in, breathe out. We're gonna slow down a little bit. We're gonna find our pigeon. It's a nice hip opener. So we're gonna inhale, right foot up and back behind us. And we're gonna exhale, bend that knee in, look forward. And we're gonna take that right knee towards your right side, right foot towards your left side. We're very close to your hips as that left knee comes down and top of the foot rests. Gorgeous. So opening up the hips here. This is a lot. You can stay lifted. If it feels good for you to take a blanket or even maybe a block and place it underneath your leg to find a little bit more support, go ahead. So you can stay lifted, shoulders back, look up, breathe in, breathe out. Gorgeous. If it feels good, come down a little bit. So you can sit up here on the elbows, make a little pillow with your forearms. You can even rest on a block or a blanket or a pillow, whatever you have. We're just gonna be here for a few moments, opening up these hips, slowing down our body, slowing down our breath, slowing down that heartbeat. Surrender. A few moments here. Here, you're still breathing. Maybe relax the shoulders or unclench the jaw. Another big deep breath in and out. One more, your time. Fill the lungs. Let it go. And we're gonna very slowly just think about those hands finding the earth. If you're not ready yet, take another moment. We're gonna notice where our hands are. We're gonna begin to press our way back up, nice and slow. Rise. We're gonna roll those shoulders back, ground the palms, look forward, breathe in, nice long spine. Breathe out. And grounding your palms somewhere in front of us, curling those back left toes. Come on, follow the foot. And we're gonna see if we can sweep that right leg up and back behind us. Do three-legged dog. If that feels good and okay, go ahead and bend that knee, open the hips. The right foot comes back towards the left glute again. Look at those toes, roll the foot around. Should feel good to move that ankle. This little counter pose. So reverse stretch. And when you're ready, leg comes down, foot is grounded, pedal the heels, shake it out, breathe in, breathe out. Other side when you're ready. Thinking about inhaling that left foot up and back behind us. We're thinking about exhaling, bending the knee in, using that core, looking up. Left knee towards the left side, left foot towards the right side. Again, close to your hips. Knee can come down, top of the foot's resting. Gorgeous. We're setting this up for us. So again, palms anywhere in front of us. Shoulders back. Neck is long. We're breathing in. Breathing out. And take that time. Maybe we come down onto the forearms. Maybe it feels nice to make that little pillow or find a little pillow. Wherever we are, we're noticing this side. We're honoring this side. We're accepting the perfect position that our body wants us to be in. The one we can breathe in. Ready, you're just relaxing, you're taking another big deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more inhale, fill the lungs, let it go. We're going to take our time, pressing our way back up, nice and slow. You listen to our body. Ground palms, roll the shoulders back, look forward, breathe in. Breathe out. Back toes, come onto the ball of the right foot this time. See if we can sweep that left foot up and back behind us, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that knee, open the hip, little wiggle, little circle. Little hip opener, what feels good. You find it. Then when you're ready, leg gets long, foot comes down, go ahead and bend both knees. We're coming all the way back down to the mat, find child's pose. Tops of the feet rest, knees far apart. Push it back, nice and slow, a few breaths here. Rest your head down. Your heart surrendering down. Feel the earth beneath you. Feel your heart beating. Feel your breath. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more, breathe in. Breathe out. Take our time to look up if you're not there yet. Pause. Otherwise, you notice our hands. See if we can walk them in towards ourselves to help us rise up. We're going to bring those knees closer together. And then we are just going to bring our hands and hips to one side and sweep our feet around in the front. Or any other good way for you to get back onto your glutes. You know your body best. Give those toes a wiggle, those feet a point, circle, whatever feels nice. And let's go ahead and find the center of our mat. Go ahead and bend our legs. We're going to roll back down to where we started. So we're going to bring those knees back into the chest. Go ahead, find our comfortable position. Hands wherever you feel good. And you're breathing. So you're rocking, you're rolling, the knees drift out, draw in. Breathe. Relax the shoulders. Slow back down. What feels good. Notice any difference from the first time we did this. Maybe a little warmer, a little looser, maybe a little bit more relaxed, connected to ourselves, our breath, appreciative of our heartbeat. Back to center when you're ready. Let's just end with some twists. So keep our knees bent above our body. Take those arms out to a T and relax your shoulders into the mat. Round the palms. Inhale right here, knees still bent. Exhale, knees to the right. Nice and slow. Just kind of naturally let one stack on top of the other. However they do, it's perfect. Feet can kind of stay together, stack, splay, whatever feels nice. But try to keep that left shoulder grounded, looking up. Maybe very gently towards your left. A few breaths here. Exhale here.
palms are grounded. We're going to use that core to inhale the knees back up, side out. Go and grab the knees, roll around for a few more moments. See what else feels good right here. Still massaging the back. Still releasing the spine. And we're going to go ahead and find a little counter pose to all the folding that we found today. Go ahead and find center, let the feet find the earth, legs are bent. And then just go ahead and move the knees and feet until you're just about hip distance apart. Let your arms reach down long besides your body and see if we can feel those heels nice and close. You actually want to brush and touch just a little bit your heels. So nice and close to the glutes. Ground those toes, ground your hands. You're going to roll the shoulders back, open the chest, look up. You're going to engage your core, tilt the hips forward first, pressing the low back into the mat, into the earth, and then we're going to inhale, lift those hips up. So we're finding bridge. Breathe in, breathe out. Really engage the shoulders, the arms into the mat, opening up the chest. We are not squeezing the glutes. Protect your low back. Use the quads. Use the big toes. Use the hands, the arms. Breathe in. A little higher, breathe in. Exhale, come down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Again, inhale. Exhale. Take one more. Ground the hands, ground the feet, roll the shoulders, tilt the hips. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, holding. And again, use the legs. If you'd like to try a little more, you can kind of roll onto each shoulder and try to interlace the hands behind that low back. Press the sides of the hands into the earth. Get a little bit more height. Using the big toes, every toe. Inhale a little higher, a little higher. Exhale back down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let your arms come out either to a T or just a little further. They're wherever's comfortable for you. And then go ahead and slide the feet forward just a little bit. Keep the knees bent. And then we're going to breathe in here. As you breathe out, you're going to tilt both knees towards your right side. So you're going to roll on the sides of each foot, right side of each foot. You're going to let those knees get heavy. They're not going to necessarily touch the mat or hurt. That's perfect. Finding a nice internal rotation here on the left, external rotation on the right. A few deep breaths. Palms can be up or down. Back to that breath. Only when you're ready, we're going to think about inhaling, coming back up. Exhaling here. Breathe in. Knees to the left, breathe out. A few moments here. Forward. We're setting up for our final pose, our Shavasana. Legs can be as far apart as it feels good to you. Feet can kind of fall out to the corners of your room. Palms can face up. Arms can be close or far. Soften the shoulders. Nice and far from the ears. When you're rocking the head, finding that perfect spot to rest. And we're closing our eyes. These next few moments are yours to breathe in. To breathe out. You're soaking up the past hour, this time you've given yourself, this connection to your body, your breath, your heartbeat, this appreciation for all of that, all the things that do work, all the love, the light, positivity. Breathe that in. Breathe everything else out. grounding breaths right here. See if we can prepare ourselves for the rest of our day.
See if we can take a little bit of the peace, quiet, and focus and appreciation, positivity, the power, the love, the kindness, the patience. See if we can take it with us, share it with others. Let's take one more big, deep breath here, right where you are. Let it go. Left hand can press into the earth. You can rise up nice and slow. You can come to any comfortable seated position, knowing when you lift with your left side